Good morning. If I got everything attached, I do. Good morning, everyone, to Technique Tuesday on May the 12th. I hope you're all okay. I hope you can all hear me. I hope you can all see me. Fingers crossed my internet won't fall off the edge of a cliff and cut out again. We'll see, though. Anyway, my name's Karen. Hello there, everybody. Hope you're having a nice week so far. And I am here with Get Moving. Exercise for people with mobility issues, disabilities, elderly, people who can't move as well as they want to. We help people move better. We get them moving, we keep them moving, and away we go. And we do this every weekday morning, 11 o'clock. We'll meet you right here. And yes, saying hello in the comments below. Thank you very much indeed. We'll be here every weekday morning and we will do our little warm-up routine that gets the body moving. It is suitable for pretty much everybody. We have wheelchair users do it. We have people on their feet doing it. We have a whole range of people. It is suitable for pretty much everybody and it is going to be suitable for you. So make sure you give it a go as well. You don't have a choice. You got to do it. What else we got? It's Technique Tuesday, so we're going to do the warm-up first of all, and then afterwards I'm going to go a little bit more in depth in a particular technique, a particular exercise. This one will be about leg strength, we'll do today. And leave comments in the comments below if you want to say hello. If you don't want to say hello, well, fine, don't say hello, I don't care. But feel free to write anything you want down there. Tell me how good I am, how bad this is, what you want, how I can improve it for you, stuff like that. Just let us know. If nothing else, just say hello. Now I've done a bit of witching to giving everyone time to come in and say hello. Before we start, don't forget there's a share button down there as well. Please share this link to friends, family, groups, different countries, everything. Spread the word and let's get as many people moving as possible. That is our goal, to get people moving and keep them moving. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and start moving. So, as I say, whether you're seated or whether you are standing, it does not matter. This is going to get things going and get your joints moving and get your joints feeling better by the end than they do right now. If you're seated, we'll start off with the knee raises. So you'll be moving your knees up and down like so. We'll be using the hips for that. If you're standing, marching on the spot. Marching your legs up and down like so. Now I will famously not count to 20 properly. Place a bet on what number I actually do go up to. We'll see. But we will do this in 3, 2, 1 and away we go. Marching on the spot. Getting your knees up. Moving your hips, greasing the joints in there, making sure they can move a bit better and a bit bigger than normal. Now I don't know why, but today I am feeling particularly cold down here. So I'm looking forward to this just to give me some bit more temperature. 19 I think, and 20, well done. So moving straight on so I don't get too cold. Shoulders. Again, whether you're seated or standing makes no difference which, but either you're going to roll your shoulders back like so, or if you can, you're going to roll your whole arms back like so. Again, the bigger the move, the better. But with me, in 3, 2, 1, roll the arms back, or roll the shoulders back, or if you can, rolling the arms back. Nice big moves. Open up your chest a little bit. Feel the shoulder blades behind you, pinching behind you. That's what we want. Because the bigger the move, the better the move. Now it might well be that on a morning like this, while I'm feeling a bit cold, my moves start fairly small. But I know for a fact that if I do these a few times, the moves will start to get bigger. The joints will start to move better. And I know for a fact that the same thing will happen to you too. So start as small as you need and then gradually build them up, because it will improve. That's 19 and 20. And moving back again to the legs, because we've got to come back to the legs. And like I say, Technique Tuesday today, we're going to go over at the end some things for leg strength. So let's make sure they really are awake. Heel kicks. So if you're seated, using your knees, kicking your feet out like so. Bending and straightening your knees and using the muscles at the front of your thighs there. If you're standing, the exact opposite, kicking your heels back towards your bum. Again, bending the knees but using the muscles at the back of your legs, your hamstrings back there. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Kicking the feet back or kicking the feet out. Your choice which, as long as you get those joints, those knee joints moving. And that's it. Nicely done. Yep, I'm definitely warming up now, so that's good. It is amazing how a bit of movement gets some more temperature in the body. Don't need to spend as much on heating. Even on a cold morning, we warm up quite nicely. Is that 10? I think 11, 12. I might have got this one wrong now. I'm not sure. But we're calling this one 15 anyway. So keeping your knees moving, keeping your leg muscles working, and 20. Okay, twisting next. Folding your arms, twisting in one direction, and then twisting in the other direction. Again, we're using the muscles around the body for this. Big moves in 3, 2, 1, and twisting 1, twisting 2, and so on and so forth. Don't forget your chest is coming round. Not just little arms like so. It's not just flapping your shoulders. It is moving your chest around to face one direction or the other. Another way of thinking about it, it ends up being the same thing. Thinking of a shoulder coming forwards and the other shoulder coming forwards. That ends up doing the same thing, which gets us moving a nice big movement. I think that is 20. Well done. Back to the legs again, because remember, we're going to be working the legs a little bit later on. Make sure they're feeling okay. What do we got? The double knee raises. Tapping it twice and down. Tapping the hand twice and then down. Same thing if you're standing. As always, if you want to work on your balance, stand close to something to hold on to balance, but try not to hold on. If you have to, by all means, but try not to hold on. You're going to do a double and then down. In 3, 2, 1, and knee raise and tap twice. Again, of course, if your name is, I don't know, Steve, maybe, you could always do the triple, because that is a really good step up. That will get your balance going quite nicely. But if your name's not Steve, or if you want an easier version, just stick with the double where it goes twice. Like so, because that is really good for your balance anyway. It uses the muscle in the front of your hip here, your hip flexors. They're always good for walking, climbing hills, climbing stairs, that kind of stuff. Basically getting ourselves out and about and moving in interesting places. And again, it gets the joints, hip joints, lubricated. Makes them move better, smoother. That's 19, I think, and 20. Well done. Side bends. Anna's back today. Hello, Anna. Say hello to Anna. Anna's favourite. A side bend. One arm goes down if you can. Other arm comes up and over and stretch along the side there before you do the same thing the other way. In 3, 2, 1, and reaching over. Big stretch one way and a big stretch the other way. Reaching over, feeling a good stretch along the sides of your body. 5 down already, flying through these. That's it. 9, and we're halfway there already. So if you want to know why Anna likes these so much, just ask in the comments below. Just ask her, send her a message and go, Anna, why do you like bending over so much? Ask her that very question and she will answer you, because she's good like that. I think this is number 17. 18, so we're nearly there. 19, and last one for fun, 20. Very nicely done. What we got next? The squats. Okay then. So as I say, Technique Tuesday. Later on I'll be going over some things for strengthening your legs. The first fundamental step is the squat, the sit stand or the squat. If you are seated, tuck your feet back, get your body weight forwards, push down hard with your legs, stand tall, all the way tall. Don't stop halfway. Not like that. Stand all the way, eyes front. Keith, I'm looking at you, eyes up, and sitting back down again. This sit stand is stage 1, okay? Stage 2 would be the standing version, the squat, where you sit back on an imaginary chair and stand up. And that's what we're going to do now. Later on afterwards, I'll show you stage 3, which will be the next version up, harder version for your legs. But anyway, we'll do that later. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down, standing up. So big sit down and nice and tall. So again, if your name is Keith, eyes up there. Chest out. Full extension at the top. No point stopping halfway and looking down there. We don't want that. Think of you channeling your inner Tarzan. Chest out. Ah! See, you could see me in a little leather loincloth, can't you? I think I'd look pretty good. I can just imagine Anna and Sarah giggling away quite at the moment. You can ignore them. Just keep thinking of me in a leather loincloth. You'll have a happy day. Luckily, after all that, I've still been counting. So that's 15. I'll quickly get back onto the count again. 16. 17. So hopefully your legs will be working hard with this. If you find this very doable, the leg exercise I'll show you afterwards will be your next step. That's 20. Well done. What we got next? Tightrope walking, ankles. If you're seated, the last big joint we're going to move is the ankles. We're going to just flex them back and forth, point the toes up and down like so. Get your heels to touch the floor, and then your toes to touch the floor. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. And of course, it goes without saying, whatever you do on one side, you will do on the other side. Heels, toes, heels, toes. Like so. But of course, if you're standing, we're going to work on the balance again. Tightrope walking. Easier version, feet apart. Don't forget, harder version, feet narrow. And we're going to walk forward with a very incredibly deliberate heel-toe action. Start with just the heel, not the flat of the foot. Just the heel touch the floor. And then step rolling over onto the toes. And heels, and roll it through to toes. Heels, toes. So walking with me, coming forwards, heels, toes. Keeping your balance all the way. And then the same thing going backwards, because backwards is half the fun. But this time we're going to go toes first and then heels. Again, rolling the foot over, toes touch first and then heels. Toes, then heels. A really deliberate ankle movement. And moving forward, same thing again. Heel toe again. Coming forward, tightrope walking if you can. Really good for the balance if you can do this. If your name is Keith, eyes up, looking up. In fact, whether your name is Keith or not, it's still eyes up, looking up. You've got no choice over it. And the same thing, going backwards. Toes first, then heels. Toes, then heels. Stepping away quite nicely. Not walking into the wall, not falling over. That's it. Okay. Penultimate one. Oh, let me just check my timer. So I didn't set my timer up for punching. We'll be doing that next. But for the moment, fast feet. if you are seated. We've done big moves, now it's a quick, short, fast moves. Feet are going to run on the spot. Like so, super fast for 10 seconds. Not slow, super fast. If, however, you're standing, you know what you're going to do now. Keeping a balance, don't trip on your mic cable, and you're going to run on the spot like so. So we'll have to have an accurate 10 seconds this time. Fast feet in 3, 2, 1, and off you go. Fast feet, running on the spot. Keep them going. And time. So make sure everything went okay, because we're going to do the second time. Second time's always better. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Off we go again. Running on the spot. Fast feet. And that's that, well done. And to finish off, shadow boxing. I know a couple of you like this one. Some of you hate it, some of you love it. I can never tell which ones I should do, but we'll do it today. Hands up. If you're seated, punching away to the head or to the body. If you're standing, exactly the same. Try and get your legs moving as well if you can. One leg in front of the other, punching away, swapping your legs every so often, sidestepping, forwards, backwards. Keep yourself moving. We'll do, 10 seconds to start off with. Easy 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. Punching away. Keep your feet moving. Nearly there. And stop there for a sec. That was easy enough. 20 seconds now. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So just twice as long, that's all. That's all I'm asking. Just twice as long as last time. Body twists, halfway there. Keep your body moving. Keep it going, keep it going. And one more round. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. The final round. 30 seconds. So I'm just asking you to do even longer than last time. 1/3 done. So keep going. Keep your body twisting. Feet moving if you can. 10 seconds to go. Nearly there. Keep going, keep going. And that is your 30 seconds done. And that is the end of our little warm-up. Now I know for a fact I am feeling much warmer than I did 20 minutes ago. So I'm happy with that. I hope you are feeling better too. I hope you are moving better, feeling a bit looser, got your breathing up a little bit, and has got everything ready for the rest of the day. So before I go to let you off, Technique Tuesday, I'm going to quickly go over an exercise in a bit more in depth than normal. This is for legs. As I said before, this is a step up from the squats, the sit stands. So don't try this until you've got a good, solid, strong feeling squat. When you're happy with that, give this a try. This is harder. This is a split squat, okay? Your one leg is going to do more than the other, okay? So if you have a stronger side or a weaker side, I would suggest start off with the stronger side in front. I'll show you exactly what I mean in a sec, okay? So, what is a split squat? It's a progression for the squat. It is harder. One leg is going to do a lot more work than the other. So it's a stepping stone up to make things harder if you find the squat a bit okay. It's a good stepping stone exercise to help you get off the floor as well. So if you find yourself on the floor and you have to get back up again, Being able to do this split squat is a good exercise to help you have the strength to get you up from the floor. And yes, as I say, works one leg more than the other. If you have a weaker side that you want to strengthen up, this is one way, there's many ways, but this is one way that you can use to help strengthen up that weaker side. So, how to do it first of all then? I'm going to get you to face a wall, okay? Let's lose my cable. I'm going to use this front leg. This front leg is going to do most of the work. Start off with, you want to be a good distance, a good big stride away from the wall. Here, so close to the wall, that's no good. So I'm going to take a couple of steps back and I trip over myself. So for me, a good couple of steps away from the wall is a good distance for me. You'll fine tune it, but a good, solid, long stride away from the wall is what we want to be. Excuse me, I am going to trip over this cable if I'm not careful. Facing the wall, both hands on the wall. The leg I'm going to use, in this case it's my left leg, the leg I'm going to use, I'm going to bring forwards and have the toes pretty much touching the wall. Pretty much. This leg is the one I'm going to use now. This is going to do most of the work. Start with a small move. From there, bend this front knee a little bit and back again. And that's it. Just do a couple like that. Just bend the front knee a bit and back. Front knee and back. Get used to that first of all. If that's okay, you will also, a small amount, bend that back knee at the same time. So front and back knee, bend together and up. Down and up. So it's only a small move, but both knees are bending. If that's okay, we slowly make it a bigger move. So again, I've got my hands on the wall just in case. And I start small, but if I can, I make it a bigger move. A bigger move. Eventually, if I'm feeling really good, I want this back knee to pretty much touch the floor. Some half kneeling. And up and down. A nice big movement. Back knee pretty much touching the floor and up. And that is a split squat. And then when I'm ready, I stand up. And if I'm up for it, I will try the same on the other side. Again, a big stride away from the wall. Front toes touching the wall. Start off with the front leg, a small bend. If that's okay, both knees, a small bend. If that's okay, both knees, a big bend. Now you take it steady, gradually build up to this full move. But that's our split squat. The reason it's quite useful for helping us get up off the floor is because often, if we find ourselves on the floor, if it is often easier, not always, but often easier, using a bench or step or chair's support, we can get into this half kneeling position. And we can use this as a staging ground. We can rest and recover here for as long as we need. But then, as you can see, I'm in that same position as I was against the wall. And then from there, again, making sure I don't trip over the cable, from there, I will be able to get up. It's a lot more complicated than that, obviously, but this is where the split squat can come in handy. We go from a half kneeling position to being able to stand up. It is a good stepping stone, a good exercise to help us get from the floor back up onto our feet again. So that is Technique Tuesday. Give it a practice. Remember, this is a harder exercise than the squat. Make sure you've got a good, solid, strong squat first of all, and then give it a go. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if it was easy, if it was hard, what you did and didn't like about it, because often there's ways, if you found it difficult, let me know in the comments below. Just write it in the comments below. often we can adjust things to make things nicer for you. So let us know how it goes. And of course, don't forget, there's a share button down there. Click that share button, share this to as many different parts of the world as we possibly can. I want to be famous, I want to retire to a Caribbean island, and I need your help to do that. So please, thank you very much, share away. If you've missed any of the other previous exercise classes we've done, up the top there above my head, there's a link to the website, to the Get Moving website, and that has got all the previous videos there. So just give it a click, have a look, share that around if you like, and we will see you again tomorrow on Wobble Wednesday at 11 o'clock. Of course, Wobble Wednesday, that's when we practice our balance. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Goodbye.